Indian scientists have announced that India could split into two. This comes just after a 35-mile-long rift opened up in the Ethiopian desert back in 2005. It was caused by a colossal face-off match between two gigantic chunks of the Earth's crust, known as the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. This titanic clash has given birth to the world's tallest and most majestic mountain range, the Himalayas. This battle began around 60 million years ago and still continues to shape these gigantic peaks. However, in the last 5 years, it is apparent that the African continent is splitting in two, but newsflash, a few days ago, scientists discovered that India is also splitting into two. It makes you wonder what is going on? Africa had several hundred years of tectonic plate movement take place in just a few days. Now India? Scientists probing the enigmas hidden beneath the Himalayas have stumbled upon a new discovery that challenges our existing theories about the formation of the Himalayan mountains. Let's go back a handful of years ago, when houses split into two in Africa due to the Earth forming massive cracks beneath them. We'll soon dive into the India land split, but first, a little perspective on the potential shift that could happen in Africa, which could in turn have an impact on adjoining plates. Over the past 30 million years, the Arabian tectonic plate has been moving away from Africa. This is how we got the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden between these two connected landmasses. But now the Somali plate in eastern Africa is also stretching away from its sibling, the Nubian plate, peeling apart right along the East African Rift Valley, which extends through Ethiopia and Kenya. This could be the beginning of a new ocean right in Africa's heartland. Imagine Somalia, Eritrea, Djibouti, and the eastern parts of Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania, and Mozambique forming their own island. There is also a possibility of Mozambique and eastern Tanzania separating as well. But the question that puzzles everyone is why? Why is this happening? Some experts think that massive superheated rocks are rising from the mantle beneath East Africa, and this could be driving the region's continental rift. The scientific community is still on a quest to decipher this mystifying geological event. The cultural identity of the affected populations may be influenced by the geological changes. Migration patterns, cultural exchanges, and the creation of new borders could occur. Potential disruption of existing infrastructure and economic activities due to seismic events. It could also have an economic impact due to damage to existing infrastructure or relocation. Positive aspects. The creation of a new ocean could lead to increased opportunities for trade, transportation, and fishing. Potential for the creation of new resources such as minerals and energy sources as a result of geological activity. The region might become a focus for scientific research due to the unique geological processes. Back to the Himalayas, where the Indian chunk of the Earth's crust is exhibiting some strange behaviors. Normally, when two pieces of the Earth's crust come head-to-head, one gives in to the Earth's mantle, but this Indian chunk, it's apparently way too thick and stubborn. It is not giving in. So, what's it up to? Well, scientists have several theories, but they haven't reached a definite conclusion yet. Some suggest that the Indian chunk is resisting its descent into the mantle, choosing instead to slide horizontally beneath Tibet. Others, however, argue that a buoyant region of the Indian chunk is causing a stir at the forefront of the collision, thus making subduction easier. Regardless of the theory, the Indian plate is shifting. Yet, a fresh speculation presents an innovative idea: delamination. In other words, it is as if the Indian plate is shedding like a layer of an onion beneath the Eurasian plate, with the dense layer at the bottom detaching from the top layer. This offers more insight on continental behavior, explaining why the Himalayas are so high and why they continue to rise even up to this day. This indeed revolutionizes our comprehension of the Earth's crust and mountain formation. Economic disruptions due to seismic events and changes in the landscape. Just like Africa, it could also have an economic impact due to damage to existing infrastructure or relocation. Positive aspects. Similar to the African scenario, the creation of a new ocean could open up economic opportunities and enhance maritime trade. New economic opportunities such as the exploration of natural resources resulting from geological activity. The geological processes involved in continental rifting are extremely slow, occurring over millions of years. Any potential consequences would unfold over an extended time frame and would likely be managed by the affected populations through adaptation and mitigation strategies.